All right. What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another opinion video. So today, as you can tell by the image on screen, I'm going to be giving my opinion on the whole Twitch leak, the whole Amazon data breach nonsense. But that's really a lie, kind of, because I really just want to talk about how shitty Twitch is in general. I mean, if you're a streamer of their platform or you've been listening in on the news with Twitch for however many years it's been out, you kind of have an idea that Twitch is not that good either to its streamers as a platform in general, just the way they handle stuff PR wise, especially with the whole hot tub nonsense. They just really are not the best when it comes to that stuff. And for a long time, it never really affected me. I mean, yeah, I knew it was bad. And the most it really affected me was with music. Like, oh, they're muting my VODs because some copyrighted material played and it was annoying. But that's really the extent it was for a long time for me. Until recently. But I'll get into that after. But my initial opinion on the security breach, I mean, this kind of is like a broad range thing for me too. I honestly really don't care. I mean, in this day and age, you have to really be a fool to not expect stuff is going to get hacked. And the big websites like YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all the social media sites, they're going to get hacked. Like, it's just a matter of time. Because they're so big, they have a target on their back. And because of that target, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I always feel that over time, there's just going to be people that are just better than the security measures you put in place. Because you have to actively go and find someone for a security measure, right? Like, you have to put the whole hiring process, which probably dissuades certain people from joining, or maybe they just don't know about it in general. But there's always going to be people out there that are better because you're looking in the open sea. A person who has a job for security for these companies is very the company is very selective with who they hire, and they have to narrow it down, and that's not always the best choice. But when you're literally dealing with the whole population of people, there's always going to be someone in there, because you're dealing with so much people, that's better than the person you've hired. You almost in no circumstance, when you're a big company, security wise, will get the best person you could get for security. Case in point, when I think Google got hacked by some 13-year-old in the Philippines, and I think it was Google or Microsoft, I forgot which one, it was one of the two. But this teenager hacked them, right? And they tracked this kid down, they found out who he is, and they offered him a job. And it just goes to show you there's people out there in the world that are going to be better than what you have security wise. But that was me going on a little tangent. In general though, my general opinion about leaks is it's going to happen. And with the online life we live nowadays, it's you're going to get leaked at some point or other. Obviously, you should always try and prevent it as much as you can, but I think it's almost an inevitability unless you don't live your life like everyone else, unless you're super, super selective about what information you can put online, which at this point, I think if you are, you're not going to experience the full benefit of being online. So it's kind of like a benefit versus cost analysis, but that's going a little bit too in depth. But in general, you're going to get hacked. I know probably one day I'm going to get hacked, my information's out there, if not already with the Twitch hack. So it doesn't necessarily bother me as much as I think other people might or might not. I don't really know. But to me, okay, I mean, they have my information. What are they going to do with it? I don't really know what they could do with it. I mean, obviously, there's probably some pretty bad stuff I could think of. But, I mean, okay, they know my name. They know where I live. The living one is probably the scariest one. But there's kind of a strength of you're in the sea of numbers of everyone else. So, yeah, they have your information. But, yeah, they have millions of others of informations of people, too. So it's what are they really going to do? Because, what do they want? I mean, they're using it to get money, let's be honest. So yeah, they know my information, but honestly, that wasn't a hard thing to come across anyway. And I don't have any payment information on Twitch, so I'm pretty much safe that way. But even if I did, the bank's got your back for the most part, if they're not stupid, if you have a good bank. And, I mean, obviously, there's damage done, but to me, it doesn't really matter. The Twitch leak, yeah, it's whatever. I mean, eventually you expect it. The most I expect is an apology. Oh, we're going to do better. Oh, we hired this new guy. That's that. It's swept under the rug until it happens again. But let me get to the point where I'm upset now. So, because of this whole thing, and because of how bad Twitch is at PR, They first sent out an email saying, hey guys, for security purposes, we're resetting everyone's stream key. Which I don't believe they've ever done before. In my whole history on Twitch, which is not as long as some others, but pretty decently long, they've never reset everyone's stream keys, I believe. But they did here. And it was kind of slimy the way they did it, because they didn't say it was because of a security breach. They just said it's because we care about security or some bullshit. I got the email here too. Let me actually look at it if I can. Let me see. Do I have it here? I don't have it here. Who cares? I had it somewhere, but I don't really care to look for it right now. But anyway, so Twitch basically said that, and they kind of didn't even reveal that they had a security breach. If you watch the news, which not many people do, me included, I had to hear about it from someone else. So some people probably don't even know that Twitch got hacked. And obviously, it's good to let your people know, because then they could do steps to mitigate any damage that could be done to them, like, changing passwords and stuff, which I've done. But already Twitch is starting off on the wrong foot, as they usually do, with not even telling people why they should change their stream keys and kind of trying to hide the fact. For PR, probably. Now, this also brought in a very bad problem, right? This brought in a very bad problem that not just I am experiencing. Usually when a problem happens, it's related to like a select few group. But for me, and from my research, it's happening to a lot more people. And I'm going to show you what it is. This is actually one of the few times I'll actually transition to the entire screen view. This is what it is. Excuse that, like, trippiness. They basically broke their own website. I've heard of people not being able to stream, not being able to use their stream keys, not being able to watch people's streams. It's been pretty bad since they did the whole stream key reset. I don't know what else they did, but that's all they're saying they did. But at this point, I have to believe they did something else. Now, for me and a lot of other people, the thing that specifically broke is the YouTube exporting. Now look at this nonsense. Ready? Watch this. Okay, I click connect to YouTube. Alright, cool. There's my 2 emails. Alright, I go here. I choose this. I try and allow it. Oh, failed to connect. Make sure the YouTube channel is associated with your Google account. Okay, that's weird. Let me try again. Let me try on the YouTube one maybe. Maybe that'll work. Oh no, it says the same thing. Alright. Maybe let's try this email just to make sure, right? Okay, that doesn't work either. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Maybe I need to use another account, which I've already done, so I'm not even going to go through that. Basically, I've done everything I possibly could think of. I've changed the password on Twitch. I've logged out, logged back in on everything. I've changed my password on Google, logged out, logged back in on everything. I've tried to connect it. I've tried sending Twitch a help request, which we'll get into in a minute, but in general, they fucking broke their website. That's basically what I'm saying. Now, this wouldn't be too bad, right? But this has lasted for days now. This has not only lasted for days, but when you try and go to Twitch for help, which many people do, which I think is what should be done, but is funny because Twitch doesn't help them, is Twitch just kind of ignores it. Now, this has been going on for days, like I said. And have we gotten any word from Twitch? No. Have we gotten any, clarification on it? No. We haven't even gotten a mention of it. Twitch just isn't saying anything. Aside from, I don't even know if they've acknowledged the breach of security yet. Maybe if they did, maybe they didn't. But if they did, that's the furthest they've gone that I've seen. Because they're just not responding. And people are sending them help cases, please help us. Which, first of all, let me go through this too. Let's go to Twitch support and show you how great Twitch is. This whole thing is basically my opinion that Twitch fucking sucks, and I'm showing you why. So let's keep going, right? Alright, look, username, or my name, Tecnics channel. Your Twitch username, Tecnics channel. I can't change these. My name isn't Tecnics channel, but my email address, technicschannel@gmail.com. So when I try and put a help ticket for YouTube, hey, my YouTube exports aren't working on the connections tab for my account, right? First of all, it took a whole bunch of nonsense to even try and find this. Okay, what category is this under? Not affiliates, not Prime Gaming, not purchases. Submit feedback just brings you to a different fucking website altogether, which, is cool, but doesn't really help us in any way. So, is it Twitch apps? No. So it's either under account login issues or general. So under account login issues, you have to choose a subcategory. Display name, username, deactivate account, all this other stuff has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Okay, let's on account issues. Let's go to general. Is it in subcategory? Let's see. Affiliate onboarding. No. Broadcast issue. This isn't a broadcast issue. Channel points, chat issue, community guidelines, all these other drop downs are not what you need. So at this point, you can't even send this to the right person. You have to send it to the wrong person and hope they transfer it to the right person. Or what they usually do, as I'll show here in this email, is they just send you a copy paste thing of how everyone should do it if you're stupid. Hey, Tecnics channel, you could go to your connections page, just click, go over connect, hover over it, click it, and do it. Wow, Twitch, thanks. And in the support request I sent them, I'll show you how I sent it to. I went into general, and the closest thing I could find was broadcast issue, because then it said, oh, let me see. I'm having an issue exporting a video, right? And then it gives you this whole thing of video on demand. It shows you how to not be stupid if you don't know. And then you have to select the subject, which they only give you one subject. Oh, actually you could write stuff in. I didn't even know that. Okay, I fucked up. But they put the subject in, and that's what I put it under. But in general, it didn't matter because they responded to me. And they responded with, you guessed it, the copy paste. And I told them in very great detail, the connection page is not working. When I try and connect it, it lets me try, but it says there's no YouTube account associated. And again, they send me the copy pasta. So Twitch has been very unhelpful. Twitch has been very annoying. And I feel like for big content creators, this doesn't matter because they just they have their editors probably download the videos anyway. But for a person like me, who doesn't have all the fucking hard drive space in the world, and likes the convenience of just exporting it to YouTube and having my editor download it from there, it's pretty fucking shitty that not only have I had to search for this problem and, see that other people are having it, but Twitch is not responding to us at all on Twitter, in support tickets or nothing. People are saying, okay, just spam Twitch and try and get them to notice. And that's like the best thing we could do. And it really shocks me. It really shocks me that this company, as big as they are, and they're owned by fucking Amazon, so they've made it, is just this unprofessional and bad. I remember when I was a kid, I was always told, when you grow up, people won't accept you being late in a job, you'll get fired. There's a certain standard things have to be done with. And I would expect for Twitch, a multi-million, if not billion-dollar company, that they would have some sort of standards with this shit and they would fix their shit. But it really goes to show after all the years of it happening, and it not really getting any better, it kind of either has stayed the same or got worse. It's just, life is not how I expected it to be, and this is just funny and baffling and stupid. And it's really sad and really annoying. Like, it's been like this for day. Every day I wake up thinking, will Twitch finally fix their stuff? Or at the very least give us a statement so I could stop trying it every day until they tell us it'll be fixed. Oh, it's Twitch, so I guess not. But that's basically my opinions on it. I'm a little upset, I'm a little pissed off, and I'm just not really shocked but disappointed that Twitch has consistently been so unprofessional and so shitty. It's like, how the fuck is this allowed? Who is in charge of this shit? Like, they should be fired and they should be replaced with someone who actually will uphold things to a standard. Now, there's one more thing I wanted to say that I'm thinking of. Oh, I remember. And this is the big funny one to me. So, when I tried to search for if other people had this issue, the best thing I found was people went on the Reddit, right? One of the places you could go for help, I'm assuming, is what people would think is Reddit. Obviously, Twitter, people have been posting it. Twitch support hasn't responded as of making this video. But on Reddit, when people go and they post this problem, the Reddit mods delete the comments. Now, this could be for one of two reasons, and I'll try and give them the benefit of the doubt. The first reason is maybe, and not maybe, for sure, this issue has been happening for years now. And there's all sort of little workarounds that Twitch won't tell you, but the people will. That, sometimes work, sometimes don't. But maybe it's because this issue has been posted before and they don't want repeat posts of the same issue if it's already been logged, documented, and solved. even though the solution doesn't even work the whole time. But they're like, okay, we want to do it for, not having the website being spammed with the same request. I can understand that part to an extent, even though if it's new, it should be seen. But the other dark side of it, and this is the part where Twitch really doesn't get any leeway, is because Twitch is so unprofessional has been so bad with handling things over the years, it kind of makes me think that, like, okay, what if, and the fact that I can even have this thought about them because they're so unprofessional and disingenuous, is what if they're having mods delete the issue for PR? Because look already what they did with the email. They already sent the email out, not revealing the security breach, just saying, hey, we reset your stuff for security, not because we fucked up and got hacked. So, the fact that I think Twitch could do this as a potential is just really sad. I'll transition back to this just to have it be white, but yeah, it's just crazy. Twitch fucking sucks and I hate it. And that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm having a not too enjoyable time, but I'm going to play Battlefield 2042 today because it's open beta, so I'm going to have fun with that. I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed.